Hey adventurers, welcome to the crew. I'm Sea Lord Jinda, and this is my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we made our way through most of level 8 of the Endless Paths, and we're now talking to the ancient Ongwithin vampire sitting on the giant Adra statue hand before we head down to level 9. We should probably take this vampire out too. I want to claim whatever his quest reward is, but I don't think he's actually a good person, so I don't know if he's much tougher than the others. He's got Darghouls, but they all have Darghouls, so he's got a lot of them. And 2 wizards, alright, he's gonna be pretty tough. Yeah, it's done. The vampyr are dead. Ha! Very good. Good, very good. He touches a hand to his mouth, brows knitting, and then laughs. Yes, it's all mine now. No more of their screaming. No need for any more pointless demonstrations of power. Go on, then. Go barreling down into the deep if you like. If the Beetles don't make a quick end of you. Beetles? Voracious little devils. They're what caused this whole mess. You can kill one easily enough, but there's a great swarm of them chewing through the Adra. My Adra. There's only the arm now. In any case, they'll tear you apart just as easily as they do the crystals. He pauses. More easily. Okay, I do have some questions. Yes, I said you could have some answers. What is it? Yeah. First of all, what the hell is this place? Oh, many things. Our home once, and before that, a place of great deeds. He chuckles. Those foul chambers in there were once the site of incredible discoveries. We were given the bulk of this floor. There was construction at all hours, of course. He gestures toward the Adra arm. For all our work was, of course, for Adnua's purposes. He laughs. Think on it. 12 sculptors carefully crafting a fingernail, souls flung from their shells on the floors above and below, and all the while Idros fusses over a cuticle. Who are you? Did you want a name? I forgot those ages ago. Who's going to call me anything down here? There's me, and now there's just you. That's all that matters. I was entrusted with the tests we performed here. The foremost, he taps his temple, mind of the age. None could rival me for arcane power save Adnua himself. He pauses, and perhaps some of his advisors. What sort of experiments? Why, we were preoccupied with matters of the soul. All of us were, because Adnua was. But here we toiled to find the dividing line between life and death, and crack it wide open. Oh, that's right, because he was trying to revive his son. We were attempting to find a means of binding souls to their mortal vessels, preventing them from crossing the shroud. I say attempting. We found it, of course. 12 minds set to purpose. How could we not? The things we learned. What a glorious time. We could determine the precise manner in which a soul would crack and shatter. Could carefully place a fragment from one into another. He smiles at the memory. While our fellows wasted their efforts on phenomena like blights, we delved right into the heart of the matter. There were certain gaps in our knowledge, of course. I was perhaps enthusiastic in my pursuits. I thought that if anyone should attempt a more personal approach to the tests, it should be me. Then no amount of certainty will make the imbibing of poison a pleasant experience. Death is the ultimate test, you see. If the soul has flown, then you know you've failed. He chuckles. Sounds kind of like you were animancy, but way better at it. Like what? The man shrugs. Perhaps others follow in our steps. I've not had the opportunity to keep up with the state of magical study. He smiles thinly. So how are you alive? The big question. Binding a soul to its body was not, it turned out, very difficult. We were certain we'd found a kind of immortality. The body could be destroyed beyond repair, but anything less is quite survivable. I was eager to attempt it. My leg at the time pained me terribly, old war wound, and I had heard one subject describe a sense of distance from the pain inflicted upon them. They felt it, but it didn't matter to them, which would be a vast improvement. I remember the first moment, the relief. He sighs, but we found that after some time the body would remember that it was, after all, dead. There's really no describing what it feels like to see your own fingers rotting away. He makes a face. The smell. We tried to revive the affected subjects with energy culled from their fellows, and it worked well enough. I was able to refine the spell work, keep myself and the others who joined me as hale as ever. Adnua wasn't terribly pleased with the distraction, but that turned out not to matter. The mob came and murdered him, and we were sealed in here with the rest of his tools. But we still had the Adra, you see, and enough souls housed in there to feed us for, well, as long as we wished. And so, he grins, we had a time of it, we did. We were able to preserve the furniture over the years. We had little meetings in the grand chamber. What a nice little family we were. His grin fades. Until it had to end. What happened? Here? You mean with them? The Adra? All of it? That's a long tale, and my patience has diminished with time. I'll tell you what happened recently. It was the Adra Beetles. You wouldn't think it was something so small, so mundane. But they came swarming up from the lower reaches and started to feed upon the live Adra. Go on. We tried to fight them off, of course, but it was impossible. Kill one, and two more are behind it. Something must have driven them up here, I don't know what. They all but amputated our Adra limb. Not enough to support all of us. Not us and the rooms, the tapestries, everything. But enough for me. None of the others knew the spells required. Their only part in it was simply to lie in their Adra coffins and be revived. By me. So it was an obvious choice, wasn't it? No more of that. No more of anything. I swore I'd burn them all to kindling if they came near. Fortunately, you made that unnecessary. How could you do that to them? Oh, you're soft-hearted, considering it was you who put an end to their immortality. They weren't anyone's friends. They would have licked the brains out of your cracked skull if they could. There wasn't enough life to go around, that's all it was. 2,000 years is more than long enough to get to know someone. Think on it this way. You've sent them on their way, and they will live again in time. Isn't that a comfort? Okay, I'm looking for the master below. You wouldn't happen to know who that is. None of us took such grand titles. The only master of this would be Adnua, our king. Our poor, grief-maddened king. He laughs. Would he call himself such, I wonder? Adnua's dead. The mob would not have retreated without having killed him. He thinks a moment. But then, if we could preserve ourselves despite our deaths, then so perhaps could he. I am sure I considered the possibility once, when it had all come crashing down. If any man would prolong himself, it would be him. I wonder, was it he who drove the Adra Beetles up here from below? His face twists with anger. Who stole our Adra source? Does he mourn his son yet, the meowling fool, that he should resent our feeding upon his statue? A possibility, he regards you with sudden calm. After all this time, it wouldn't surprise me. Can you tell me about him? Our great lord. A wise man in his day, until his son was lost. An accident, some small, unfortunate turn of fate. You've come but a little way past the sealed chambers. You must know by now that Adnua did not take it well. He chuckles. This monument to his grief has outlasted him. But his madness provided opportunity. A promise of immortality for all of us. If it was found at the behest of a grieving father, what did it matter? He had a flock of devoted servants. For we had to find the soul in question, to bring it back from wherever it had gone to, and to house it somewhere suitable. He indicates the statue. And such discoveries have costs. Something the rabble didn't understand. Well, that was enlightening. But okay, you've been torturing people and using their souls to prolong your own life. I don't quite think you deserve immortality. It was all for a good purpose. I'll show you once our spat is done just how malleable a soul can be. He rises from his throne. Your blood holds far more life in it than the Adra. Right, well, this is going to be a bit of an ugly one. We are surrounded by Darghouls. Well, Ader, you go engage the fampyr. Pelagina, maybe you try to hold off the Darghouls that are on every side of us. It's hard to cast up there for some reason, because the throne gets in the way. Alright, well, let's try to catch all of them and Aloth. Maybe you try to just instantly magic missile that one. And the trouble is going to be all these guys coming from behind us. Edamak, you'll have to hold that one off. Pelagina, you hold this one off. Scani, I need you to be not up there. Okay, a lot of magic flying back and forth. Not as well organized as I'd like it. Alright, Loth, you and I need to finish the mages off instantly, if at all possible. One down. We are definitely taking... Oh, Edomach's about to die. That's not good. Okay, that one is kind of going for him, so... Palutena, you want to turn around and come over right here? Everybody else kind of... Oh, okay, Loth is paralyzed, but you two fall back over to here. If Sagani can also manage to... That would be pretty solid. Okay, all four of us together can probably kill this Dargul before it kills us. I'm gonna hit this section with a fireball. Maybe a Loth could actually hit it with one of these, Damn it, why? There we go. Pretty much like that.
Yes?
Palutena, feel free to use the fire. All four of us, we need to kill this Dargul before it eats our faces. We certainly beat it back a bit. Alright, let's go for, summon some tentacles, maybe. Maybe it'll stop all these from getting over to it. Oh, hey, the vampire's over here to eat us. That's not good. He's disengaged from Ader. That's really quite bad, actually. Okay, well, I've cast the tentacle thing. The vampires just run over to attack the tentacles. I will start casting fire spells on him. Ader, you should probably use Second Wind. All these Darguls, I mean, they're doing, like, nothing to Ader, basically, but they're not dying fast, either. Which is the problem. Aloth, use Second Wind. Kana, go ahead and use... So we can get a lot of them in that arc. Good. Scani Hunter's Mark him. Although Edomach is down, so... That's right, I'm flamethrowing. Aloth is sort of healing himself. I guess his endurance is fine, his health is just bad. Let's go for that. Let's see. At least the tentacles are distracting the vampire. Go for another wave of that. It's not that Ader is in any danger, or Palutena. We just need to take these down before... the vampire gets himself... He's coming to kill us. That is the problem. Did I just get charmed? Oh, great. Summon some of these. Maybe they'll distract the vampire. Hey guys, all of you shoot him. Loth is down. Not great. Blast him with some more fire, I guess. Although actually, honestly, these Darguls are all on the brink of death. If I hit them all with that, maybe... Oh, good. The worms distracted them. It's at least 2 Darguls down, it looks like. Alright, me back to the fire. It does work. I mean, it really damaged it last time. And we're down to 1 Dargul. Alright, we got this. Now our tanks can actually attack the vampire. He's toast.
Nothing I can do.
He does some damage, but he's still toast.
Can't get a good shot with this.
He doesn't die easily. There we go. No, nope, still alive. Bastard. Alright, everybody keep beating on him. Kana, no. Back to your gun,
Can't get a
please.
good shot with this.
I think we had to kill him twice, maybe, but he's dead. Ooh. And he has a suit of plate that's fine, and gives second chance, and +2 lore. So that's pretty nice. Arguis Adra. When Gref Admeth Hadrit passed the 10 Years Treaties, on the anniversary of the War of Black Trees, he outlawed the looting of Angwith in ruins. While this was a popular move among the Glanfathans, as well as the frontier villagers, who frequently found themselves the subject to the tribe's vengeance. Oh, this is why he got the second chance, too. It was an unwelcome change for the traders and adventurers who'd made their living selling Angwith and artifacts. Quite a few vendors, however, took to commissioning and selling replicas. Many fakes were so skillfully made that even scholars had difficulty distinguishing between them, and ciphers were sometimes hired to attest to the authenticity of high-value objects. Arguis Adra armor, actually was taken from ruins near the Court of Bowing Ashes, but it so closely resembled 2 known fakes that it famously passed through Defiance Bay, Onsens, and Salona before an animancer in Barda recognized its authenticity. Actually, that makes no sense. How would it have ended up down here? But okay.
I'd be glad to.
Cool backstory anyway. Oh, are the stairs back here? Oh no, just thick, rust-red veins of dead Adra worm their way through the statue's wrist and into the darkness beyond. Oh, across this bridge, maybe. Yeah, I guess so. Yep. Ah, alright. So he did guard the exit.
How may I help?
Alright, Aloth is on the brink
I'm
of
here.
death, but I doubt there's anything else on this level. Maybe I'll just... No, I lied. There's an Adra beetle. Well, we can probably
Stand
take that
together.
without bothering to use camping supplies, honestly. As long as Aloth stands well back. They're not, fortunately, actually all that tough. Alright, everybody come on, into the doorway at least. Let's, oh right, I'm kinda out of spells. Well,
Lava room. Beyond.
damn. That worked, though. Is that 8 or that damage? No, that's Ishimok. Well,
I'm here.
Ishimok is definitely the worst of our tanks, but he's doing alright.
Breathe.
The Beetles are really not that bad, but
Yes.
I guess they're sort of more of a long-term threat to the whole structure.
I'm here.
Eyes open.
Alright, let's camp before we get down any further. Why is the stream being unstable? Sorry. Hopefully the recording's good. there's the armor. That's what I need, is the armor. Okay, well, what is Ader wearing was my first question. Just generic fine plate? Then yes, it's absolutely he should put on. Arquizadra. He's the man to wear it. Looks great, Ader. Alright, down to level 9 of the Endless Paths. Progress. Progress. Let's have a look-see. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. Alright. This Adra has turned a dull shade of crimson. Entire sections of it have crumbled away from the walls and ceiling. Well, logically, this place should... Okay, there's a doorway. This place should theoretically be full of beetles. But I don't see any so far. I see some loot down there. Oh. That sounds like a banshee or something. Which is not a beetle, but... Okay. Definitely sounds like a banshee or something. Okay, this is blocks. We gotta go in here. What the hell? Doesn't look like something I can walk on. But apparently it is. Oh, nope, no it's not. Ow. What the heck is this? Oh. Picking that lock is not going to be very easy either. And there's a million cages in here. Okay. Scotty, maybe you should stop moving.
Hey. And
Ader should walk in and do this. This is just gonna... Like, there's no way to avoid this. There's just spikes all over the floor. And I'm guessing there's a key somewhere in here, hopefully. And it's just going to absolutely burn through our... Aha! Too small to fit a door's lock. Oh, great. Almost didn't even take it. Oh. A spear. +5 accuracy, and exceptional besides that, and plus 20% attack speed. Spears like this one have been found scattered around the Eastern Reach, typically unearthed in excavations or heavy rains. They're thought to have been the weapon of choice of a fallen military state, though their origins have not been traced to any particular culture of the period. They tend to fetch favorable prices on the black market for their unusual combination of traits. Light yet durable, with tips that show no signs of having dulled over their long years. They're prized among soldiers for the quickness they lend to one's strikes. The 2 sockets carved along its length make this particular spear unique and suggest there was once more to this weapon. Interesting. Let's actually take it. Oh, okay. What's in here? Ah, the actual key. A key made entirely of Adra with a copper case around it. Oh, and here, a potion, 2 garnets, and 759 copper. At least there was stuff in here, but also... Ow! Better not be anything hostile right here, because the whole party is gonna just... We're just gonna have to traverse this. But it's
Ready, Watcher.
gonna be, whoops, very painful to do so. Ow. Ow. Ouchie. Oh, the bloodshed. Okay, well, we made it through. Cat's fine. We're all fine on health, except Ader. He took a beating.
Yes? Hello? Hello?
I'd be glad to.
Kana, stop panicking because you can't find us. Alright, that being said, still nothing actually hostile. I feel like this is where the Banshee is. Yep, that's a Banshee, alright. Alright, well, a Kingula, but a Banshee. What is this? It's a Banshee and a bunch of specters. Let's kill them. And a swamp slime. Okay. Well, do we think burn damage works on these? Probably not. Do we think necrotic damage works?
I'm here.
Also probably not. Are we all paralyzed? Yep. Momentarily.
Love.
I forget what kinds of damage actually work well against specters. I mean, other than, like, radiant, basically. We're just gonna have to, I mean, magic probably is the key. So we're all paralyzed and terrified and so on, but, yeah.
How may I help?
Okay, yes, the magic missiles work, so let's break out the heavier duty magic missiles. And start blasting before anybody dies.
Awesome.
Palgina, are you? Oh, you're stuck. Interesting.
Hey.
Palgina might die, but I think the situation is under control otherwise, at least. Wait. Second wait, Palgina. If you can, before you perish. Nope, not quite. Well, that's my bad.
I'm here.
Guessing Sagani's not very effective against the spirits.
I'm here.
But we won. No more Banshee. The skull is thrown back in a grimace of agony.
Yes?
That's nice.
I'll see what I can find.
Alright, I'm just concerned a lot of this might be trapped, but, okay, paralysis scroll. Flesh and bone, lame. I mean, kind of what you actually expect to be in a sarcophagus, but... Okay, boiling spray and some sveff. Alright, nothing too interesting in there, actually. No, same key for this door? Sure, why not? Makes sense that your average key might open more than one door in a place. Okay, single swamp slime, not too worried about that. Correctly, poor bastard got wrecked. Okay.
Keeping an eye out.
Bone piles down here. And garnet and 500 copper plus scepter and 500 copper. Okay. Decent, and that links back to there. So that's so we have a very large portion of this level explored already, and we have only really run into this Banshee. So that's interesting. I don't know if that means there's going to be a super hard boss fighter at the end, or if it's just a relatively easy level after the last one or two were pretty hard. Okay, dead end. I mean, there could be quite a bit over here still, I guess. There's clearly something there. Was this as far as our stronghold goes? Lord Brunwigar, a cruel ruler from the north, has arrived. He hopes to gain an audience concerning a local rebellion. Bad visitor. Well, alright, we'll deal with him when we go back upstairs, I guess. Okay, hallway with... oh, a Vithrak. What the hell is a Vithrak? I don't know, let's kill it. Okay, based on how fast its health is going down, it's not that tough. What? What are we... oh, it dominated Itumak. Leave him alone. Don't hurt him. Okay, maybe hurt him, I don't know. He has infinite health, technically, so let's just... the quickest way to cure your dog of mental domination is to just kill him, obviously. The large gelatinous brain of a Vithrak. Though the Vithrak are known to possess impressive powers of the mind, there's no obvious source for said power on the brain's wrinkled surface. Interesting. Okay.
I'm on the trail.
Oh boy. Some kind of torture room or something? Dungeon? Of course, this whole bloody place is, and it doesn't say much. Just a couple of lockpicks inside, really, though.
Found
Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oopsies. Okay. No, maybe we stay on the less petrified side of this trap, eh? Yeah, it's probably just been set off. Let's go kill the giant spite. Oh, hell. Okay, they clearly have mind powers. Can confirm that. I guess they're mages, and that one that was alone, we just kind of annihilated through getting into immediate melee, but ooh, immune to... no, the magic missiles are not what he was immune to. I don't know what he was immune to. Not clear on that at all, actually. The crush damage worked, though. No, great, he's dominated Scani. Damn, his domination lasts a really long time, too. So those could be a problem for that reason. Oh, great. Half of us are petrified. Why don't you go ahead and... okay. But he really regretted trying to flank us, so... I mean, we lost Kana, but... I just find it kind of hilarious when he,
I'm here.
knocks down really giant enemies. Damn it, Sagani! Stop shooting us.
Yes?
Is it because I forgot to bring Itumak? Probably.
I'm here.
Okay. To be fair, although I say this level's been pretty easy, we have taken some damage now, for sure.
Be cautious. Be constant.
But honestly,
Take a
well...
look at this.
oh,
Yes?
oh, son of a bitch.
I'd be glad to.
Detect the traps, but don't react fast enough to stop us from walking over them. Helpful.
I'm ready.
Like, all of us into sneak mode, please,
Yes?
Palacina. Alright, what's through here? Bunch of specters. Looks like just specters, no banshees, so... let's go ahead and just take them to pieces pretty quickly. I should use these much more.
I'm here.
I should definitely use our free magic missiles too. Goodness is they're clearly not. I feel like they're less immune to melee damage than they are to our range damage, which doesn't entirely make sense, I feel like, but it seems to have been the case. Oh, spirit residue.
Certainly.
Eyes open.
All that's in here is this one skeleton with the garnet and 400 copper. Alright. We really are through a large part of this level. Knock on wood so far. There's gonna be a bunch of spiders in here. Yeah, well, there's the big one. And a Vithrock, okay, and wood beetles. Oh, heck, Kana's that badly hurt? Oopsies. Oh, he's gonna die. We're gonna have to reload. My bad, I was not paying attention to that. No, this is a big fight, actually, too. Yeah, Kana's already dead. We're gonna have to reload, obviously. Where's my quick save? It would be this one. We're gonna have to rest. Not even because of the difficulty of the fight, but just because of inevitably Kana will die if I don't, so. Alright, now. Let's go for these bastards. Alright. We need to hit him with a little bit of this big explodey type stuff to clear the numbers out real quick. And then we can focus our fire a little more. Probably on taking out these Vithrocks. Crystal just dead, so yeah, definitely focus on taking out the Vithrocks. Wow, honestly, with the fireball there, we pretty much...
I'm here.
One good fireball and we pretty much wiped most of that group. Apparently these things, nature-based things, are not fire resistant. That's a hole full of corpses. An arbalest and 300 copper.
Nice and
Back
quiet.
to sneak mode. Oh, are those the stairs down? Oh, crikey. They're definitely the stairs down. I don't want to go down yet. I just got the achievement for finishing the middle 5 levels of the Endless Paths. That's clearly not the case. That we just arrived on the bottom level and then left immediately. But the spikes look sharp enough to cleave bone. To be fair, I guess. Is this the last room? No, we can go further. I don't know why the stairs are there. Well, further we go. Ooh, a Pugra. And a big beetle. And some shades, and, you know, it's a bunch of junk. Oh, everybody out of sneak mode. Yeah. I will resolve the situation with a quick fireball. Loth, maybe you add in some acid just to be safe. No, some of those blights are actually immune to fireballs. The Pugra clearly wasn't. No, that one just vaporized, right? Oof. I have to say all that has maybe been a little too much for our tanks. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Palagina, you might need to, yeah. Okay, there's a figure eating us. We need to deal with that right away. Okay, it's gone, but she's something blight. I don't even know what you're fighting, but
I will.
go for the beetle. I will see if we hit all of them with that. Damn it. If it comes over here, we can't. No.
Isn't
She's
doing
down.
so well.
Anyway,
I'm
got
here.
this anyway.
I'm here.
Beetles are pretty durable. Not sure they do a whole lot of damage, but they're quite durable.
Yes?
Yeah, only nature
At
junk
once.
to loot, unfortunately.
Hello? Hello?
My god, kinda getting confused every time we go into sneak
Yes?
mode is
I'll see what I can find.
kind of hilarious every time. Alright, nothing here. Bunch of weird crystals in here. Any chance those are worth a ton of money? Apparently they're worth nothing. Alright. How about in here? Bunch of beetles. Whole bunch of beetles. So many beetles. Ah, great. There's some digging their way out over here, too. Kana, Sagana, you want to deal with those? I have got to cast Fireball in the general direction of all that stuff. Like, right there, probably.
Get on!
Oh, they dig. That's the problem, I think. They bypass our tanks by digging. Alright, well, we want to fire off these. See if we can make a mark on these stone beetles. Tanks will defend for themselves. Briefly. Okay, that actually did do a lot of damage, okay. I don't know what you're both engaging, but I'm sure you got this. Fighting the Atcher Beetle. Good. Alright, let's use our free magic missiles on the Swamp Slime. And it did weaken it. Let's get these up and running. Okay, now we can all focus on fire.
That's not very helpful.
Oh, Palashina.
Mi haces vos con verano.
Okay. And I think that will be level 9 cleared, so definitely went more smoothly than the last level. Might need to go back and get more camping supplies again before we can clear level 10, but we'll see. Alright, an exceptional greatsword. Alright, let's head over here. And down. Thanks for watching, adventurers. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy the video, consider leaving a like or subscribing. Have a nice day, adventurers. This is Sea Lord Janda, signing off.